Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mitch from We in Tennessee.
Hey, you're in Tennessee.
Tennessee? Tennessee?
Tennessee?
Tennessee?
You got a bad echo in that car.
Oh, I love Lucy. If you guys are a huge I Love Lucy fan, hit me up in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up or something because we just crack up on I Love Lucy. But anyway, today's video, if you're watching right now on Sunday, I should actually be ready to be headed back home to Tennessee. If you've been checking my community posts, my mom has not been doing so good. She's in California, and I just had to go back and see, check in with my mom, my dad, my brother, who are still in California. And that's one thing coming out here to Tennessee, we just had in the back of our minds, if something happens and my mom and dad, and my brother are still in California, we just got to be ready to hop on a plane and head back. So that's the unfortunate thing about going back to California is we knew that it would probably be under not so good circumstances, but just to see my folks and see my brother, that would be, there's definitely a silver lining in all of the issues and situation going right now. So if you guys can find a moment today to just pray for my mom, I would love it. She's going through a lot of pain right now. And, that's the one thing that we're struggling with is just how to take care of her and how to get her to be in a peaceful state. And so that would be an awesome prayers. If you could just pray for my mom that she can find peace, and just, and peace, everything spiritually, mentally, emotionally, that would be awesome. But today's video, I'm sorry, you know what? Let me actually talk really quick about last week's video. I know some of you were like, hey, Mitch, we don't watch mainstream media. If you missed my video last week, we talked about how Tennessee was ranked the worst state to live in, and that was by the mainstream media. And some of you said, well, Mitch, we don't read, we don't watch the mainstream media, and I totally get it. We don't watch the mainstream media news anymore just because we just get everything streamed to our TV or our computers. I don't even think we can get regular channels where we are. But anyway, I totally get it. And I'm not gonna, please you guys, everybody 100% of the time. It was just to point out, how the mainstream media is, what their agenda's like. So if you were watching that video or read the article, you can now confirm that if the mainstream media trashes on Tennessee, we know that's a good thing. We know that we're in the right spot because we always seem to just conflict on our views, and whatever they think is good, is not really good at all. But anyway, thank you guys for your comments. And let's now get to today's video. I was actually really scared and nervous about this. And some of you are probably like, what are you talking about? I had a lot of trash to get rid of, and it was just overwhelming. And I can't just set it out for our normal garbage people to pick up because there's a limit on how much they can pick up. And it was so much. It was like taking over the garage. So I decided I would head to the Alcoa, Blount County landfill to get rid of it. Now, the thing that I was scared about is I just don't know the process. I didn't know what to expect when I get there. You ever been to a place where, there's people that are like, oh yeah, we've done this forever, and you're like the newbie and you don't want to do something wrong. You don't want people looking at you like, what are you doing? And so it was just nervous for me. So I headed on out there just going, you know what? I got to learn this somehow. And so I took a trip out there, and that's what this video is for. And so I'm going to be actually narrating everything through the video. So I will let you kind of watch and see how it all went down. But now that I've done it, it's like, just like anything, once you do it once, you're like, oh, I have confidence I can do this again. It just got over the initial, hey, how does everything work? In fact, if you ever come to Tennessee, that's what I always tell everybody. If it's my first time, I say, it's my first time. Can you help me out? Can you give me advice? And people here are so awesome to go, oh yeah, of course, because not only do they want to help you, but they want to show you how much they know. And that's a good thing, right? So today's video is going to be all about the Alcoa Merville landfill. Take it away.
Hey guys, we have been accumulating lots and lots of trash, just things from the move that we don't want. So today I'm going to be going to the Alcoa landfill to get rid of this. So I'm just going to be having you come along with me. I don't know, it's kind of exciting to be somewhere new, but I'm going to go ahead and just see what the whole process is like. I'm a little nervous, like I don't want to do something wrong, but I'm just going to go with the flow, tell them I'm new, and see where it goes from there. Okay, because I am a Blount County resident, I am able to go to the Alcoa landfill. They say that they will check your ID to make sure that you're a Blount County resident, which is no problem. And we'll see how this all goes. I'm going to confirm that it's $13 for 500 pounds or less. And it'll just be nice to get rid of a lot of this stuff, because you guys know in the garage, you want it to be nice and neat and not have all the stuff that you don't want. I mean, I know the garage is the place where things go to die and, you know, you don't want anymore. But it's time for this stuff to go. And luckily, it's very close to where we live. Hey, wild turkeys out there in the field. I love it when green lights just are before you. Okay, let's give you a little tour of the area before we get there. We have Pope's. It is a kind of a nursery. We're going to be coming up here to the right is the Mary Blount Elementary. Let me turn it that way a little bit. There's going to be a cool little like one-way tunnel to the left here. Let me see if I can turn my phone. It's pretty cool. It's a little scary when you're coming out from it. You're like not sure if people are going to come by. They have the right of way, so I just thought that was cool. Well, the landfill does not open until 8, so I'm going to be a little early, but hey, early bird gets the worm, so they say. I don't want to sit in a line. Amazon facility over there to the right. Okay, I feel like I'm close. I've been here once just to kind of see where it was. But man, if you are expecting me to remember. Okay, I think this is it up here. Yeah, this is it for sure. This is the Alcoa Maryville Blount County Landfill. I'm excited. I like trying new things, and this is definitely going to be a new thing. Whoa, you see what I mean? It is packed already. Gee, look how far back this line goes. Okay, there's the sign, guys. They're open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The tipping fee is $60 per ton, but that's not me. I'm below it. I'm $15 for 500 pounds or less. Okay. Well, so I thought it was 13, but it's 15. Oh well, $2 more. Now, if you're wondering, hey Mitch, do you guys have like large item pickup? I'm sure if we had city trash, we would, but because we're not within the city limit, we have to get our own trash removal service. So I'm giving a big old shout out and plug to Carl's trash service, but they don't do any large items. That's going to be up to the homeowner. In fact, we have a limit. It is 10 like kitchen bags, and then there's a combination of 32-gallon trash bags. I normally try not to get take advantage of them, and I just say, hey, if I got something that I think is too much, I'll just hang on to it for the next week. But because all of this stuff, I don't want it sitting in my garage for months, as they could take a bag a week. I'm just going to unload it. I got the time. Just get rid of it, have the garage be clean, just like that. So it looks like, we have all kinds of folks here. We have, looks like the city trash. We have gardeners, discarding branches and other things. So this is definitely interesting. It's a little intimidating with all of these giant trash trucks. But hey, the guy in front of me looks like he's just discarding branches and leaves, and that's kind of what I'm doing too, so we're good. And I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try to zoom in up there. They got some going on up there. Theirs would be the landfill up there. All right. I just find the whole process very, I don't know, what's the word? Intriguing. Most people don't know where their trash goes. So this is pretty cool. I'm wondering if you're weighing, I guess I'm assuming you weigh twice. You weigh when you show up, you weigh when you discard all of your trash, and so they can figure out how many pounds you're getting rid of. I'm not sure if it's different for trash trucks and people like me. I don't know. We'll see. This is the part that's very intriguing. I just want to know what the whole process is. Morning.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. What you got back there?
Just like brush and some like household stuff, ironing board.
Give me a signature on there real quick.
Got it.
The state, I looked at what you had.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
You got it. Morning. Just a lot of brush and like a ironing board, things like that. Oh, gee. Wow. Do you know which way I'm? This is my first time here. All right, guys. I'm out. Got rid of all the trash. I'm just hoping I do not run over something. It is so sketchy up here, man. There's all kinds of stuff littered, and I just don't want to puncture my tires with anything. I have to just try to avoid everything up here. But man, look at what we got. Man, we got just all kinds of stuff. Concrete. We got a boat up here. Look at this. But the view is amazing from up here. If it didn't smell so bad, I think I'd hang out here. But yeah, this trash is smelling up pretty good. Well, that was a trip, you guys. What's really cool is you just have confidence knowing next time, hey, I know exactly what the process is. You know, you take your brush to a certain spot, you take your trash to a certain spot. Yeah, the instructions or directions could have been better, but hey, we're all good. We got to where we needed. Sorry for the bumpy road. There's the view. Merville, Alcoa, Friendsville. It's beautiful up here. Definitely gonna have to wash my car. Alright guys, thanks for coming to the Alcoa, Merville, Blount County Landfill with me today. Feels awesome to get rid of all of that trash. And for $15, hey, it's just good to get rid of stuff that you know you're not going to need, and it makes the garage a lot cleaner. So, woo! Very fun experience to get rid of stuff. Man, it was a win-win day. So thank you for coming with me on this ride.
Okay, guys, so the trip to the landfill was a success. The only issue was my car and my shoes got completely trashed. There's dirt roads with gravel, and then there were some places that were muddy. So when I drove, it just trashed up the inside of the wheel well. My shoes were all messed up. And so now that I know, I'll be smarter next time to either line my floor with trash bags or something to switch off shoes. And then I'll just wait until my car is ready to be washed. And then I'll go to the landfill. That way I can just knock out two things at once. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the trip to the landfill. And now some of you, if you are like me and don't know how it is, now maybe we're wiser for it. So thank you guys again for watching today. And again, throw up some prayers for my mom. And I will see you in my next week's video.